And he's gone back to a winning formula, putting Eduardo Camavinga, rather surprisingly, Alex, back at left back.
Yeah, this is the same lineup that thrashed Monaco at the Champions League at the Bernabeu, with Camavinga as a left back. He will attack inside when they're in possession to play alongside Tchouaméni. That will allow Arda Güler a little bit more of freedom, and that will allow the Turkish to drift on the right-hand side.
The whole club, and a lot of fans disappointed, I think it's fair to say, with the way that Xabi Alonso exited. The game, here's Vinny Jr. with the first chance to run at Rayo, and he does well all the way across. Mastantuono was just equally hard was Alvaro Garcia to win it back for the visitors. And now gets it back as well on the left foot, trying to wind his way through. And the shot was just wide from the debutant, the Moroccan 21-year-old, who's in work. Tchouaméni upended. Slide tackle. Oh, did he pull up there? It looks like he did. Non-contact injuries, holding the hamstring, and this doesn't look good, Alex.
No. When there's no contact and the player immediately reaches his leg, that means that...
Mastantuono getting it back. And he's been given, the young Argentine, every opportunity to re-establish himself. There's Güler, and he was left in a heap, and he's still feeling the pain. Brahim Diaz finding Vinny Jr. now. Vinny Jr. with a little roll of the ball! Well, that will silence the whistles. Vinny Jr. with a goal of the very highest order, right into the top corner. Fabulous strike. And Real Madrid have what they have been craving here. An early...
All over the top, brought down by Mbappe. Put behind for yet another corner. The pressure is building here.
The Rayo players are claiming that Mbappe has the final touch.
The angle for the shot. Loose pass, loose ball. Jorge de Frutos trying to dribble it, break on here. And it's Andre Ratiu who is the quickest player in La Liga. But he wasn't quicker than Fede Valverde.
Well, he was, but then he needed a bigger touch, didn't he?
Yeah. To Camavinga, who is Brahim Diaz floating it in. Great looking ball. Vinicius. Valverde. The ball with that challenge. Here's Mbappe, digs it back out. Tries to go past Ratiu, and he does that into the box. Across comes Lejeune.
It's not only...
To Ratiu, low cross in. Frutos swung at it. It wasn't easy to connect to that ball. And still Vinicius. Back to Brahim. Not a clean connection from Brahim. Vinicius causing problems once again. Now to Vinicius. Yeah. Alvaro Garcia. It's a chance, not an easy one, but alone on the edge of the area with a shot. Away with the ball. Tchouaméni under pressure, and it might fall to Alvaro. Well, it wasn't always clear he was going to be a footballer. The Real Madrid Youth Academy as a kid, and Villarreal Youth Academy as well. He was dropped from both. Went back to his hometown down in Murcia, and Chavarria slips over. If Rayo do get a free kick anywhere around the penalty area, or even not that close, he will shoot. Alvaro was caught by Valverde. Sia, who pulls it back, and it might fall to Chavarria. Can he get the shot away? Thrashed over by the Rayo Vallecano left back. They are beginning to put Real Madrid under some pressure.
Yeah, they've been... His teammate was trying to set him up for a goal.
Driving run from Camavinga has brought the free kick. Here is Mastantuono. The run from Vinicius, who pulls it back. He's giving the ball away to Vinicius. And he's found Brahim, and Brahim surely. The intervention from Chavarria is absolutely vital. That should have been the second goal. Finding Howson. Howson's shot is blocked. Left. Isi Palathon charging forward. Alvaro Garcia still to his left. Palathon will shoot. And he's deflected for a corner. Best chance of the game early on. Bow from distance.
He's got any chance of getting there if he stays on his feet. Possibly has.
Here's Mbappe, and there's a push there from Ratiu. And well, we seem to talk about this almost every game. Those kind of little pushes don't get to be given as penalties.
No, you can see Mbappe puts his arm out first. It's a slight push from
Isi Palathon. Gumbau. For Alvaro, finds him, and Jorge de Frutos! Brilliantly worked goal from Rayo Vallecano. Jorge de Frutos with a thumping finish. And Rayo at the start of this second half are right back in this game.
Well, I was just going to say, tongue-in-cheek, this is just exactly the start to the second half that Alvaro Arbeloa would be looking for. His team to be lethargic.
Floated in. Tramini can't get any contact. Mbappe to Valverde. Tramini hasn't scored this season. Didn't come close to scoring there. Talk about Jorge. Vinicius into the box, pulls it back.
No hint from Inigo Perez to try and stiffen things up at the back and maybe tell some of his players not to be too attack-minded. Fede Valverde.
Here's Vinicius again into the box. It goes down this time far too easily, but it was almost a carbon copy of the chance that he created not 1 minute ago.
Yeah, the Rayo players are inquiring as to why the referee.
Valverde's continued his run. Chavarria's going into the book.
That was untidy. A 33-year-old up front.
In from Arda Güler. Great ball! Great chance for Real Madrid, and the connection isn't a clean one. From Vinicius Jr. Terrific cross in. Striding forward. Gets his head down. Charges forward. Well-timed challenge from Dean Howson. Here is Mbappe twisting and turning. Almost tangling Mendy in knots, but Camavinga, great run forward. Bit of a lunge there from Patesis. Goal. Andre Ratiu is through on goal. Andre Ratiu is through on goal, and the save from Thibaut Courtois. Thibaut Courtois with a monster stop for Real Madrid. Ratiu could not believe it. Ceballos to Vinicius.
Far better to beat Thibaut Courtois, but shambolic from Real Madrid. And again, obviously Palace has been penalised on this occasion. Another yellow card. We have to put this into...
Vinicius, now it might fall to Güler, and here is Kylian Mbappe. Out has come Augusto Batalla, and Mbappe has missed. An extraordinary sequence. Augusto Batalla completely misjudging it. Mbappe has... When Real Madrid have space to run into, they can be very dangerous. Oscar Valentin with the challenge, which will get a yellow card, despite his protests. Well, here is Aquamatch, and he's found Ratiu in the box. Ratiu with the back heel, because a lot of teams in the bottom half of the table have been picking up points this weekend. Here is Vinicius. Goes past Lejeune, and Lejeune will go not into the book. And Vinicius looks like that. He probably knows maybe it wasn't a foul.
Yeah, and it's something there, isn't it? Vinicius on the left. Rodrigo looks like he's playing alongside Mbappe. Vinicius will succeed. That looks a bad tackle.
And that is a red. Straight red for Patesis. We could see it from here. It's a straight red, and he's not complaining. terrible challenge. And off he goes. Danny Ceballos, invited to shoot! And he caught it well, really well. And Batalla at full stretch.
And fair play to Danny Ceballos. He's